So yes, Manjunath. So let's begin with your about yourself. So
Yeah.
please introduce yourself. What do you do, and where are you from?
Uh, my name is Manjunath, as you know. I am from Kadapa district in Andhra Pradesh. My native
Hmm?
place is Kadapa district. So I have done my graduation in electrical engineering from NIT Warangal with a gold medal in electrical engineering.
Wow, very nice. Hmm.
Like I passed out in 2016, and since then I have been preparing for civil services.
2015, is it? Okay,
2016.
2016. How many attempts given?
I gave 4 attempts as of now, with two
Are you
mains.
with two mains? Okay.
Two mains. So I couldn't clear mains. I came close to the cutoff, but I couldn't clear it as of now. So that's the situation. So now I'm taking a break from UPSC prep as of now.
Mhm. Mhm.
Uh, Preparing for other exams like state PSC and SSC as such, RBI, SEBI. Uh, and I have also joined a fellowship uh, as a part-time fellowship. It's a global governance initiative. It's an NGO which is offering a fellowship. So recently I've joined that, and right now I'm preparing for other exams. So what I wish to do is take a break for this 6 to 7 months, as in this attempt,
Mhm.
and
Okay.
uh, get a job, as in crack some other exam and get a job, and then I would like to continue with my prep. So that's the plan for.
Great. Absolutely. Okay. Okay. So, so what kind of an assistance are you looking from us, Manjunath? So before we proceed.
So what drawbacks that I have seen with my preparation, or whatever flaws that I have observed with myself, is uh, regarding mains preparation. I don't think I have made what we call as exam oriented notes,
Hmm.
like comprehensive exam oriented notes, which can be revised and used uh, in the exam to some extent. I had done it in bits and pieces with respect to some topics, but it was not comprehensive as such. So that's one main drawback that I have observed with myself. And then one issue that I have faced is uh, there was no constant, if I say, like what you say, mentorship, someone who can
Hmm.
guide me, like tell me what uh, things I'm doing wrong. So,
Hmm.
so that's the broader two things that I have observed with myself.
So what were your realizations in the 5-day workshop, Manjunath?
So
Is doing these simple activities. I know it is simple for you because you have advanced in this level, but
yeah,
did you realize things, your takeaways from the workshop?
my main takeaway was related to current affairs prep. Earlier, like what I used to do, I used to read the newspaper. I used
Mm,
to uh, in the earlier attempts, I just read the newspapers and I relied mostly on the magazines for current affairs prep, and that didn't help me in any way. And
mm,
in further attempts, what I tried to do was I tried to jot down some points online after reading newspaper. I-
mm,
That took a lot of time, and after a while, like when the exam got closer, like I couldn't continue with that.
mm.
So
Okay.
mainly with respect to current affairs, how to deal with that. That's one uh, suggestion from your workshop that I thought was practically applicable. So and I
Mm,
could do it in an effective way, and that could be used in the exam as well, whatever I'm noting it down. And apart from that, this affirmation, daily affirmation, I think that's really necessary to subconsciously tell yourself
mm.
why you are doing this, and imagining yourself to be an officer. And I think that kind of gives a motivation as well. uh,
Very good.
I think
Very.
these are the two main takeaways from the workshop.
So now here, Manjunath, to share the screen with you.
Yeah.
Okay. So now coming to your challenges and your realization, keeping that in context. Okay.
Hmm. Hmm.
Work around the strategy,
Okay.
as I told you here.
Okay.
Okay. And what is your optional subject?
uh, Like electrical engineering, like I have done my graduation in electrical engineering, and my optional is also electrical.
How has been your scores in this subject?
Not good, I can say. Like they are below average as of now. The one thing that I have observed with the electrical engineering optional was I couldn't give proper time for practice. As in, like these are problem oriented papers. As in, there will be
Correct.
more problems to solve in the exam. But owing to the time that I have to give to general studies and current affairs, all other aspects, I couldn't invest much time with respect to problem solving and practice. So that has affected my scores in the exam.
Okay. Are you able to range between 250 to 300 around? Or
No, as of now, I think 220 to 240, the couple of times that I have written exam. So I can say it's below average score. But the confidence that I have is like I have good command over the subject, and being a gold medalist, I think that's why I have taken the this optional to begin with. Uh, so so that's the thing about optional.
time in that. It's just about reworking on the things, because end of the day, it's not the optional that scores, it's the student who scores.
Yes,
So
yes,
if you're able to properly rework on the strategy with more solution-oriented approach, with more previous year questions, you have a good bet. So the area that we need to work around is to improve your score a little bit on optional side. That is in your hands. And general studies is something that is an overall approach you need to work upon. Okay.
yes,
So just to share a few things with you, Manjunath.
yes, sir.
Okay. So here, coming to the strategy part, the first perspective change which I wish to communicate as a part of the workshop was to treat UPSC as a game and not as an exam. Okay. Which I hope by now you're convinced.
Yes.
And the second important thing is it's more a productivity game and nothing more than that. So it's about there is a task being given to you effectively, and how optimized you do the task in the least effort possible, you will be the winner.
Yes.
Okay. That's called productivity. There is a set of syllabus. How fast you're able to cover it, how effectively you're able to cover it, that's what will make you a topper or not. Okay, that's one angle. So when it comes to the productivity game, okay, what kind of a productivity you can achieve, how to do that. Okay, before I show you hacks, let's know the flow. Evaluate.
If I can interject, like your voice is breaking a bit in the middle.
Voice is breaking, is it?
Yes.
Okay. How is it clear, Manjunath?
Now I think it's better.
Coming to the flow of the exam, percentage have you achieved the efficiency? The first step is making your notes. And making your notes on the subjects is extremely important because it's strong. The overall base of the subjects has to be strong. So first thing that you should check is, have you made your notes? First step. The second important from 20.
Your voice is breaking even now.
I think there's a net issue. I'll turn off the video.
Okay.
So if my audio is clear now?
Yeah, we'll see. Can you just continue to talk?
Yeah. So first step is to make your notes. And the next important thing is, since you're preparing from 2016, you would have noticed all syllabus keeps changing. What's in current affair? Have you noticed that, Manjunath?
Yes. Your voice is still not clear.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
Now is it clear?
I think yes.
Now is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So once your notes are ready, the next important thing is linking it to current affair. So the same notes that you're using again and again and again, it has to be optimized to the current affairs of that year.
Yes.
Okay. So linking it to current affairs will help you understand which one to be given more weightage and which one not to be.
Yes.
Right? That's what we saw. For that, should you actually sit down and read the entire newspaper? Not needed. You can use the Google technique effectively.
Yes.
That we discovered, correct?
Yes.
Third, the end of the day, please understand there is this opponent who's trying to fail you in every stage of the exam. Your job is to impress him. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, you need to know what he likes and what he will ask from you. So you can get to know that from the previous year questions.
Yes.
So the entire workout has to be done on the previous year questions and the themes. Clear, Manjunath?
Yes.
Right from the essay, right from every general studies paper, the content repeats from the previous year based on what's in current affair.
Okay.
This broader angle is where you should work upon.
Okay.
So now you have crossed this stage. By now, you would have had some concrete notes, concrete strategies that you would have in your mind.
Yes.
Because of close to 4 attempts of your attempt in the exam.
Yeah.
So some certain intuition would have built for you. Okay. Now, this is not where you will be working on further. Rather, you will be jumping onto this segment.
Okay.
Current affairs and previous year questions directly on your notes.
Okay.
That 7 to 8 months that you told as a gap that you're giving for UPSC exam, if you're not giving the attempt next year, this is where you will be working on.
Okay.
Got the idea?
Okay.
You're welcome to give the attempt, but if you feel you want to take a break, you're welcome to do that also. See what suits you best.
Okay.
But this area has to be worked. Current
Okay.
affairs and previous year questions effectively.
Okay.
Because the knowledge part you already have. What you need to work around is the skill part and the presentation part.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Now, once this is done, then you will go to the main segment. Okay. So you'll go to the main segment, that is subject-wise test. Okay. Prelims, I think you have got a hang of it, correct?
Yes.
Manjunath?
Yes.
So subject-wise tests, okay, followed by full tests for your prelims. Okay. This I will allow you to follow your techniques of what it is, but when you're investing your time on prelims, okay, when it comes to prelims, there you need to do what is called as learning through questions and other methods to ensure that you're learning for the topic clarity is improving. The analysis is improving through the prelims itself. That's something that you can work around.
Okay.
See, because end of the day, the game is all about analysis. No one is interested in content. They're interested in analysis.
Okay.
So every time the prelims questions come, the prelims questions can act as a clue for you to know what can come in mains. That's how you can look at. Okay. So with that, you will be going to prelims.
Okay.
Now, this is not a problem. Now, after this is the problem for you, where from prelims onwards, what we will be doing is we will have a 100-day mains answer writing program.
Okay.
Now, I'll tell you how we do it. So you will understand how it happens. Okay. So when it comes to the mains answer writing program, here we will be taking 2 questions per day for the next 80 days, 80.
Okay.
So every day, one segment of the syllabus will be touched upon, where a question will be given for which you will be writing an answer. Now, let me tell you this. Here, the importance is not for your memory. Here, the importance is about how much are you able to relate to the question and answer according to the demand of the question. So what will be going on here is you will be going through the, if needed, you can do open book system also, and you will be building the content.
Okay.
Here, one important thing that you should check for yourself is how much justice are you able to do for the keywords that have been asked in the question. Okay. If it's justify, if it's comment, elucidate, examine, elaborate, the context of the answer will change. The content remains the same. Are you understanding?
Yes.
That is where this 100-day answer writing will help you shape your presentation skills with a one-to-one mentorship with the mentor.
Okay.
And we will also have a group mentorship every weekend so that we will be able to work around as a group to help you analyze how others are doing things and how we can also do better.
Okay.
That's how the 100-day mains answer writing works, followed by your mains. Okay. And then you will continue your preparation with prelims and interview together. Because if you get your interview call, great. If you don't get it, you will continue your preparation and the cycle continues. And a good thing that happened to you, which didn't happen for others, is you have continued the cycle. And that's really, really important. See, because being in the cycle is very important. Because after your prelims, when you prepare for your mains, your thought process and your knowledge base will widen up. And then you will be able to give your prelims much better the next time you're able to do it. That's what has worked well for you. So this segment, Manjunath, okay, it's more about the skill practice with the right mentor, where you will be able to take your preparation to the next level. Okay, so this is how you can actually do it. And coming to this part, the exam-oriented notes aspect of it. Okay, now it's been close to around 4 years of your time. I think the last time are you self-coached or did you take any help?
Yes, I have been to like New Delhi and I have joined Vajram and Ravi for my prelims coaching as such.
Okay.
So after
Okay.
that initial 9 to 10 months, from then like I have been preparing on my own and giving test series, prelims and mains test series. So
okay, fine. So when it comes to the exam-oriented notes aspect of it, the best way will be to always work around with the classes and make your notes in a very, very detailed way. So because end of the day, a faculty will be sharing the content based on the previous year questions and what's in current affair. See, not all subjects you need to go like this, but subjects such as example, economy, right? Subjects such as science and technology, environment, international relations. These subjects are extremely dynamic. Every year things change. Okay. For this aspect, you can surely look into the classes and make your notes in case you want. That's one way. Second way is on those concepts itself, if you are able to link it to current affair using the Google technique, there also you can update. Two methods are there for you to do it. Okay. And having a mentor will make a lot of difference here because when you are doing your things on your own, you feel you're always doing it right. Because end of the day here, Manjunath, you need to understand that you are in the game of presentation and the game of impressing the person outside. So the mentor will act as a person to give you the second perspective because he has been seasoned out by working with a lot of students. So when you are able to work with the mentor, we will be able to see you on a longer perspective for you, whereas you will start only focusing on what has to be done. So how we do it, I'll tell you. So this is the secret. Please understand. UPSC is all about a process. Okay. And it's not some random lottery that you get. When you follow this process of notes, current affair, and previous year question, followed by question reflection on a regular basis, your maturity of the subject will constantly improve. Manjunath. Okay.
yes.
Now, to work around this process, having a mentor through your journey will really help you shape up your journey because every time you ask yourself a question, what does it take for me to get the top rank? Please understand this question, this powerful question when you ask, what does it take for me to get the top rank? Your mind will come up with all the challenges that is right now in front of you.
Yes.
When you work, so those challenges you got to keep and sit down with your mentor. Brainstorm the possibilities. And the possibilities you got to take massive action on.
Okay.
Understood?
Okay.
So when you think on your own, you will just get absorbed with the thoughts. But when you work around with the mentor, you will actually brainstorm the solution.
Okay.
So always remember in life, challenges keep coming wherever you are. And challenges is like fighting with darkness if you just work around with the challenge. Fighting with darkness is not the key to get out of the darkness. It's about throwing light. The light is nothing but the new possibilities. Correct? If current affairs is a challenge, we have a new possibility today. Right? Similarly, what are the challenges that you're coming with? You work around step by step, step by step. So this whole journey, please let me tell you, please don't think you're alone. No. Every student has their own challenges. There are some students who are facing a challenge with prelims. There are some students who are facing a challenge with mains. And there are some students who face a challenge with interview. Now, you need to know your strength and weakness and balance out on an average so that you win the overall game. Not taking things to the ego that, you are not performing in particular place and just work around only there. No, it's about the overall game that you work with. So when you do things differently, you get different results. As simple as that. Okay. So this is how, Manjunath, you take it forward and do things better. Now, my suggestion, are you a general category student?
Yes, I am a general category student.
Fine. Okay. So if your state services are around the corner, the same syllabus will apply majorly for APPSC also.
Yes.
We
Yes.
have students with us who are preparing for both UPSC and APPSC also.
Okay.
Because the same syllabus applies.
Okay.
So in case you feel confident enough as a part of your, because our mains answer writing test series just got finished. Okay. So we will have it next year also. Okay.
Okay.
So here is choice is there for you. If you wish to give an attempt next year, you are welcome to give it, or you can join with us, work around the whole process with the mentorship. We have advanced mentors who will be coming for you for this segment. Okay. Separately. And every week we will have what all will include in this program is, if you're ready to take up this program, I'll just brief you up. One, you will get all the classes, 550 hours of recorded sessions with the latest of updated information in it.
Okay.
These are all live sessions which are put as recordings. One. Second, you will get one-to-one mentorship and group mentorship. See, just like how we are brainstorming. Please understand. Okay. See, I'm not here to give you solution, Manjunath. I'm here to mirror you. I'm here to help you find the solution which is already there in you. Please get that point. One-to-one mentorship, and we have group mentorship, where every week all the students will come together, pan-India, they will connect and we will discuss upon what challenges you are facing, what best practices to be followed, with networking with the other students. So this way you will get to network with students from different backgrounds and get to know how they are doing things. Second. Third, you will get a community support where any doubts, anything, you will get the access to the mentors and other students who will clarify your doubts. And fourth, you'll get prelims test series, mains test series, and interview preparation for the whole journey. Okay. Here, this is called as the IAS Hacking Mentorship Intensive Program, which is the whole program, which will come to you at 60,000 plus tax. That's one option that you can work around if you want the whole package. But there's another option for you from your analysis that I'm able to tell you. If you feel you're very confident with your notes, okay, so there you need not take up the classes. You can just take up the mentorship, where it will include everything except the classes, where you can work around the one-to-one community support and prelims test series, mains test series, and interview preparation overall. That will be for 45,000 plus tax. Manjunath. That's another option that is there for you. Okay. There is also a third option that I can give you. That is, you can just go for the test series mentorship rather than the overall broader mentorship also, where you will be working around directly with the mentors in the prelims, the mains test series, and the interview mocks. These three also can be worked around. That will be only 30,000 plus tax. The three options are there for you. Which level you feel you are in, you can accordingly confirm and we can help you from there. Okay. So this is my suggestion. Now, what do you think is your opinion on where you need the exact help? Which package do you think suits you better?
Yeah, that I'll just think about it. And as of now, I think the mentorship one, complete mentorship one, I think that would be an ideal one for me. But the thing is, right now, like since it has been like 6 years since my graduation, so there's some pressure from family to find a job.
I totally understand. When you psychologically move free is when you'll actually able to perform better.
Yes. Yes.
So I personally feel that, a break will surely help you rewire your thought process of this exam.
Yes.
And you can come back effectively. But that's something left to you to really rework upon, because when you start working with a mentor, things will start shaping out better.
Yeah.
Right. So you can check around that. And as I told you, the difference between test series package and mentorship packages, right? So the mentorship package will come with the mentorship for till your success. As I told you, it is not time bound. But only thing is that the test series shall be renewed.
Okay.
But if you take the test series package, it will be only for that particular
test.
That's the only thing. Okay.
Okay.
Right, Manjunath? So because you have booked this call, you will also get the GS starter kit from our side. Okay. As a particular bonus, which you will be accessing on your portal. So you can actually look through the approach taken by the different faculties for different subjects.
Okay.
You'll get a brief idea. But by now, in my opinion, you have already worked around your notes.
Yes.
You have to work around these skills, this segment.
Yes.
And this segment.
Yes.
If you do it, you are there already. Okay. right?
Yes. So
Okay,
just I think quick couple of questions.
please.
So related to that, the full package which you are talking about.
Mm,
Uh, so the problem that I faced is, well, like when I was taking coaching in the other institute also,
mm,
the classes were mainly oriented towards prelims preparation.
mm,
Some concepts related to mains. As such, the concepts which have to be exclusively dealt with mains preparation with respect to mains orientation, they were not dealt with.
mm.
So that's the so I wanted to know just with respect to these classes, how would they be?
Yeah, all of these are, see, please understand, there's nothing like prelims or mains or interview, as you all know.
Yes,
It's
yes.
all about the analysis
Hmm.
aspect of it, which is involved
Yes,
when it comes to all the subjects.
yes.
So it will not be fact oriented. It's going to
Hmm.
be very analytical oriented that caters to all the three stages of the exam.
Okay,
Opinion is interview, the
okay.
arguments is your mains, and the
Mhm.
facts and the concepts are prelims. What really happens, I'll tell you the mistake which is done by 99% of the students who take up coaching is
Mhm.
they're so busy with the classes in the first year,
Yes.
okay, and they have such minimum knowledge on the subject, because of which they are not able to grasp the overall integrated approach taken, because of which they only focus on prelims.
Yes.
Though the overall perspective is done,
Mm.
the focus will be only on prelims,
Yes.
okay, and they waste away that attempt without being able to do adequate self study.
Yeah.
Okay, but now when you really look at things when it comes to international relations or economy, things will go in a very analytical lines along with the current affairs of that particular.
Okay.
Okay, so these are very updated, completely analytical, all
Okay.
prelims, mains, and interview.
Okay.
And these sessions will act as a base for you to work around for the higher things. That's the idea.
Okay.
Right,
And
Manju.
the second last question is regarding
Yeah,
mentorship, which you have said.
yeah,
So what I have seen is in the other coaching institutions in which I have given the main test series,
yeah.
the mentors that they provided were mostly who have given a couple of mains or
Mm,
couple of interviews.
mm,
Uh, I don't say that like they can't guide me in a like proper way, but the thing was
mm,
that guidance was not up to the mark what I have
mm.
found.
Yes.
So like I just wanted to know like how is the what's the case here? So
Yeah. So I'll tell you. See here, when it comes to me, okay,
mhm.
my specialization or my workout on you will be more towards the lines of strategy, productivity, and mindset.
Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
When it comes to the academic aspect of it,
Mhm.
okay, in case you have any kind of academic doubts and other things,
Mhm.
your mentors who are specialists in the subject who can help you with the academic part. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
But when it comes to your need, which is
Mhm.
especially where you're lacking,
Mhm.
when it comes to your answer writing, answer presentation, and answer approach.
Okay.
So the faculty who will be dealing with you is Mr. Arun Shankar Gorki, who
Okay.
himself has around 17 years of experience in this domain. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
And he has been seasoned out, okay, over the years when it comes to answer writing with least information possible. Please understand.
Okay.
Answer writing with less information and more presentation. How do you do that? How do you build the learning process so that you're able to do it? Those areas will be working upon. So senior faculties only will be dealing with you and not just a few if a few attempts have been given and they are able to
Mhm.
guide you on. No,
Mhm.
that's not what will happen, because I can tell you what's the challenge there.
Yeah.
Okay. Manjunath, if let's say you take up mentorship,
Mhm.
okay, what really happens is you operate from your thought process and your viewpoint, which is limited time period.
Yes.
But when it comes to senior faculties, what really happens is it's a wider long period where they have analyzed the pattern of UPSC for a long time.
Yes.
So the seasoning will really help you get strategies which
Mm.
are more refined and more productive in nature. See, what has been taught to you is close to a decade of my experience here.
Yes.
And what will be taught to you with respect to the answer writing, the structures, the processes will be more refined because of more seasoning that's happening.
Okay.
Correct? So that's what we will be doing and helping. So it will be senior faculties who will be helping you along,
Okay.
not students.
Okay.
Okay. And the lastly, it's also the community support, which is
Mhm.
there with Telegram group. So every single day, what you're doing. We'll be posting it in the daily workout group so that we will know what progress you are making every single day.
Yeah.
And on a weekly basis, you will meet on a performance review call for us to discuss upon what you did for the week and what challenges you faced, what best practices you followed, where I'll be helping you out in the mindset angle of it so that you're able to rewire and effectively perform each day. Starting from Jan, we will have our prelims test series subject-wise, followed by full test, where the faculty will be working around in the subject-wise test on how to crack the question with minimum information and what strategies to use. When it comes to the full test alone, he will be discussing the question paper also, and this is how they go with prelims. Then they will go with the mains, with the 100-day mains answer writing, then with the mains. For all of this, you will be working with Arun Shankar Gorky itself. Okay, and lastly, prelims test series, mains test series, and interview. Okay, and interview prep will be there. Okay, and one more thing is you will also have productivity sessions where you will be working around for faster, being able to do things faster, better memory, better time management, and better approach. Okay, you'll be working also with another mentor called Ayushi. She will be the productivity mentor to help you do things more productive. So all of this is coming to you as a part of the IAS mentorship intensive program, which is at 60,000 rupees plus tax. So that will go to them to 70,800. Okay. So if you just take the mentorship program, this will be excluded and the remaining things will come. Okay, this will be excluded and the special working with Ayushi will be excluded. Rest of them will be. Okay. Yeah. So if you are ready, we can work around for your next attempt itself, Manjunath, effectively, because there are both pros and cons to your decision. The pro is that you have gained some momentum, you have gained some intuition over these few years of attempting the exam. Okay. It's just about rewiring your thought process by working with a mentor consistently to take your preparation forward. Okay. The con will be if you miss out on the flow, you might miss out on that momentum that you have gained all this while after a gap of an attempt.
Yes.
That's another con that's always there. Because end of the day, please understand, it's not like, you give a gap and you come back and you'll have a good chance. Nothing like that. Okay. But yeah, your intention is to settle down. Correct.
Yes.
Yeah, your intention is to settle down. So the question is, you prepare as if you're attempting the exam this year and see your intuition and see your thought process and your flow. And if you feel you're able to get into great momentum, then you are welcome to give the attempt, or you can take a break and give the attempt next year. That's a choice. But taking up the mentorship will really help you focus both on APPSC and UPSC effectively.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
So to finally, what's on your thought? You can share with me. I can.
Yeah. So I'll just think about it, like whether to like the thought process right now that I am going through is I would like to, in the process of preparing APPSC, like 65 to 70% of the syllabus is correlated to the UPSC one. So what I wanted to do is this time period, I would like to focus on that and other exams as well, RBI, SEBI. So,
absolutely.
So what I wanted to do is I want to get selected in one or the other thing. So after that, I would like to completely
you're welcome to do that.
Immerse myself into
How
that.
old are you right now, Manjunath?
I'm 27.
27. Yeah. Okay. So you're welcome to do that. Whatever keeps you psychologically stable. Please understand this. When you are psychologically stable and more relaxed, your performance automatically improves.
Yes.
Right. Great. So Manjunath, you're welcome to come along. And take up the package that you're comfortable in. So we can help you out from there.
Sure.
Okay. Great. So let us know what it is, because if you want the special webinar price, you can book around at the earliest. Or else you're welcome to come along and join whichever specific package you want.
Sure.
Okay.
So I'll just think a bit and I'll talk to my parents as well.
Please,
So
please,
and then
Manjunath, do a lot of reflection.
yes.
Be truthful to yourself. You
Yes.
need not answer anyone.
Mm.
It's about being truthful to yourself and checking every time, where are you missing out? If it's your integrity that's missing out, how can I make it 100%? What does it take for me to do what all I need to do to achieve success? That's the key. Okay. Right. All the best and looking forward to see you successful.
Thank you. Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you.
Just on a side note, just a small question. I would like
Yeah.
to like, are you from AP or Telangana in any?
I'm a Telugu background.
Okay.
Yeah. But I'm from Bangalore.
Bangalore. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. And the mentors who will be working with you will be from Chennai.
Okay.
Our parent company is Ganesh IAS Academy based in Chennai.
Okay.
And the sister unit of that is National IAS Academy, which is the Pan India unit.
Okay.
And we are the South India's first IAS institute, set up in 2001.
Mhm.
And National was set up in 2013.
Okay.
And we have produced around 850 plus officers to the country. And some of the notable names in the country are our students.
Mhm.
And Key Concepts of Economy by Sankar Ganesh
Yes.
is our student itself from Indian economic service background.
Okay.
His book is a bestseller.
Yes.
And Indian Polity and Constitution by Ganesh Subramanian. You might have read his book by Pearson's publication.
Yes.
He's the public administration faculty and the senior mentor.
Okay.
And Arun Shankar Gorky hasn't written a book, but is a very experienced person when it comes to answer writing. Okay. So I will also share with you, I think I've shared the optional video, how to choose the right optional.
Yes.
It was by Arun Shankar Gorky sir only.
Yes.
His analysis and approach.
Mhm.
And we have a student who has taken up electrical engineering.
Okay.
And he's from railways and has attempted Indian engineering services.
Okay.
I think he couldn't make it Indian engineering service, but he's from GATE background.
Okay.
So I can even connect with you to him.
Sure.
So we
that
both
would
can
be
work
really,
together
really
effectively.
helpful. Like one of the challenges is this as well. Like I couldn't find a right person who is preparing sincerely with this optional. So that's also a challenge.
So accordingly, as a community, there are a lot of options available to you to interact, to connect, and to grow. See, this is like, UPSC is like a forest.
Yes.
If you try to cross it on your own, things will be a little scary. Things will be with less possibilities. But if you are able to cross it as a group, you'll have a lot of possibilities to look into and go forward faster. Right? That's the key. Okay. Right, Manjunath. So I welcome you at the earliest. So looking forward to training. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Like,
the best.
You said like you'll be able to share this recording in case.
I'll share this recording with you. No
Okay,
problem.
sure.
Okay. And you will get a GS starter kit also.
Sure.
And you can access those recordings too.
Okay.